just brushing it in. And if you want to lighten some parts of it up, all you have to do is just add some white in the color, or just add some white on your brush, and just brush it in. All I'm doing is blending right now, and I've kind of made a ray go to the center. That's what we really want as well. I'm doing short strokes, back and forth horizontal, with this like peanut buttery tan color that we made. And remember, if you run out of the color, it's okay. It was just orange with a drop or two of black in it and some drops of white. I'm keeping my strokes nice and long. Now, once you made this center ray here, I'm going to go ahead and grab some white on my brush, like I was saying before. And I'm going to put some in the center to lighten it up and just add some more texture to my painting. And I'm blending it in just by working it in. And I'm going to go in and add some more white as well. And I'm just working it in because I want the center of our light source to be very well lit up. So I'm just going in there and I'm adding white here and there throughout the beam of light that this is. Also blending it in so it's not so harsh. I'm going to balance it out by putting back in some darks. And now this whole background drop is all about texture or blend. So if you have that X technique that I was talking about, you want to have it be really nice and textured in, or if you're doing the dots as well. So it's all up to the technique that you guys chose to do. I chose like the blended smooth technique. I just really love how it looks. But remember, this is all about being creative and being you and also having fun while doing the painting. Don't be afraid to have your own style. Don't try to make a carbon copy of what I'm doing. It's always fun to change things up a little bit. Be creative, be you. Also gonna add some white to this top corner here also, just to smooth it in, make it a little more complex. Now I think we can move to our next color. So after you've added the amount of white that you guys really want to add, go ahead and wash your brushes off in the water, and we're going to be working on making a lighter blue now, okay? So I'm just stirring my brush in my water, kind of like chocolate milk. Give it a good stir, and now I'm wiping it on my paper towel. So to make the light blue color that we want, we're going to just need some blue and some white. So I'm going to take some blue over here. We're going to be making a decent amount of blue, okay? So I'm taking some, just like I did before, kind of scooping it in the corner here, separating it. And I'm going to take some white, about 1/4 brush, maybe 2 to 3 drops of white, and I'm mixing it in there. I want mine to be a little lighter, so I'm going to add even more white. And it's just basically going to be like that until I find that I really like the shade that I'm going for. And I'm actually going to add a very small drop of yellow to it as well. Not a lot, just enough to kind of bring it a different blue. Now I'm really liking this blue that I have here. It's like a nice light blue. It's really soft too. Try not to have too much paint on your brush when you guys are going to paint. Now we're going to take this color that we just made, and I'm going to brush it into this light brown that we made here. You can fill it up around. If you remember, if you're doing the X's, you would want to cross hatch it or also dot it in. I'm going to do more of a blended technique. And I'm just kind of bringing my light blue that I have around the right here. I'm going to lighten some of it up with some white.
Mommy, you want to see my painting?
I got to move my brush off.
I recorded it.
I'm blending my colors together.
Oh my god, that is so awesome. Yeah.
And to blend, you don't need to have a lot of paints on your colors, on your brush. Try not to have a lot of paints on your brush. When you're trying to blend, the less paints you have on your brush, the better it is. Sometimes you'll notice that your paint isn't necessarily easy to paint on, and that might be because you have perhaps too much paint on your brush, or your brush is too dry also. So sometimes it helps get your brush wet, wipe it on your paper towel, and that also helps you to blend as well. And I'm just working my nice blue paint in right now. I'm doing short strokes. Don't be afraid to have like different shades of blue if you want to add more white in certain parts. It's all about, this background is all about kind of being versatile, being different. Like you want to have different shades of blue. You don't want to have exactly the same shade. So maybe add some white to your blue, maybe have a darker part of it, and just have fun with it, guys. And I'm just trying to blend this in. I'm doing those short, soft strokes right now. And like we're really having this cool like aura right now with the blue also. Now once you kind of surround it with your light blue, you can go ahead and add straight dark blue in and kind of ray it around this blue also. And what I mean by that is, let me show you in 1 second. I'm going to add some white here. I'm going to kind of lighten up some spots that I did. It's all about adding some lights, adding some darks in, and working it into the canvas. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add just some regular blue now. I'm kind of blending away any harsh lines that I saw. And I'm going to start circling around my regular blue. I'm going to just paint around it. I'm not going to paint the entire canvas with the blue now. I'm going to leave some spots for black, okay? Because we want to also have some black on our canvas. Sorry about that. And all I'm doing is I'm brushing it up into my lighter blue. And just doing long strokes or short strokes. If you want to blend it into the color, just don't have too much paint on your brush and just work at it. And remember, you